What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be on how to cut an A-line. An A-line is a variety of a flared. I call it a variety of a flared because a flare is basically something that's narrow at the top and broader as it approaches the ground. So an A-line, when you talk about an A-line, what should come to your mind the first time is the letter A, because it's narrow at the top, but as it begins to come down, it is broader. So it could come in form of a skirt, it could come in form of a blouse, it could come in form of a sleeve, it could also come in form of a gown. So there are different forms by which the A-line appears, but there's just one way of cutting this A-line. If you want to find out how to cut an A-line, keep watching.
Starting with my fabric spread out, and I'm folding it like so, giving it a really good slant. When you want to cut an A-line, if you want to cut a blouse, you consider the bust line, the width of the bust. If you're cutting a skirt, you consider your waistline. If you're cutting a gown, I think you also consider your bust. So after I spread it out, after I folded it like this, all I did was smoothen it to make sure it was well laid. Then I took my ruler and I drew a straight line. My line wasn't really straight, which you can see. So after drawing the line, I started struggling to make it straight. I think it was because I used a big ruler. If I had used a smaller one, I wouldn't have had the issue with struggling to make it straight. When I was done with that, I went ahead to take the length of my gown at 41, and I did that across the entire length of the fabric. I connected each point with a line, not a straight line, because of course your points will be on a straight line. So I connected each point with a line, and it gave me another curvy look, which is what is required. Then I went ahead to cut. I don't know why whenever I'm cutting, sometimes I tend to hold down the fabric because I don't want it to shift or move, then I'll have errors. So I normally take my time when I want to cut. You should too. And one thing I always do when I want to cut is I take a last glance on it. I'm like, to make sure everything is correct before I cut. So I'm just going in with my scissors and cutting the sides. There you go. The front part is cut. To cut the back part, all I did was I folded the fabric into two. Then I went ahead to lay the front part on the folded fabric to see if the portion I folded was enough to cut the back part, and obviously it wasn't, so I had to add more fabric to the fold. I kind of eyeballed it this time because I knew how many inches kind of I needed to add more. So sometimes you just have to eyeball it. You don't have to use a measuring tape all the time. When I was done with that, I folded 2 inches zip allowance because I'm cutting the back and there's going to be a zip at the back. If you're not going to have a zip at the back of your gown, your skirt, you can just skip this folding in of the zip allowance. So I did that across the entire length of the fabric. Securing it down with a pin to make sure it doesn't move. Then I laid the front part on the back part. Cut. I was doing some last minute adjustment. I don't like making mistakes. Then I cut the top side. Went ahead to cut the back part. The sides. I was going in slowly at the sides, and that's because I didn't want to rush and maybe mistakenly push the front part away from the back body. Because what we are trying to do here, or what I was trying to do here, was to trace the front part on the back part. So when you are cutting the sides, just be very careful so that you don't move it so I was holding it down with one hand. You can secure with a pin though. Then I went ahead to cut the hem. This is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like.
I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up so that we can tell YouTube of this, this bond and love we share. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And when you subscribe, click the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you would get notified. Till next time, bye.